What's going on? Clouds kind of moved back into the picture here, and we're going to have some shower activity around the region as we head into the night. There's a thunderstorm threat farther to our south and west, but we'll have to keep in mind those along the Albemarle Sound, eastern North Carolina. There could be a couple solid thunderstorms this evening, later this afternoon, this evening. So this is going to be the zone we're going to watch closely here for any thunderstorm development. We will see a batch of showers and thunderstorms kind of progress into the region headed into the sunset time frame. It may not be for most of us until later tonight, talking about after 10 or 11 o'clock, that we see some showers kind of get into the region here. So I think some rainfall moving in later on tonight, and then a good chance at some rainfall around for most of the region coming up Tuesday. All part of the remnants of once Hurricane Helene still sticking around. You see the big area low pressure way out this way, all that cloud coverage. There's a stationary front stalled right across the Albemarle Sound, hence why we have maybe that thunderstorm threat down there this evening. But overnight, that low kind of sits right over top of us, and then it sets up a bit of a soggy Tuesday. We'll have scattered showers around for most of the day. Not going to rain all day, but there'll be some showers across the region, mostly for that morning commute, as we see some showers sticking around later on tonight, into the overnight, and into tomorrow morning. Look at 7 a.m. here on Future Track, so the Tuesday morning commute could feature some shower activity around. A few brief downpours are still possible. And then we're hopeful by the end of the day, there could be a few breaks of clouds and maybe a little bit of sun, but I think the brighter conditions are going to come at us on Wednesday. What's left of Helene, the low wraps itself up, moves offshore, and then in comes a big cool front. This one not necessarily bringing us rainfall at the middle of the work week, but it's going to help kick out the moisture and pull in some drier weather. We'll slowly drop the humidity. Still going to be relatively muggy through the end of the week. I think we'd get some real dry fall-like weather by Sunday and into early next week. But at least we'll be looking at drier weather taking over in terms of no precipitation by Wednesday, Thursday, into the end of the week. Lots of sunshine around. Tropics are very active. We have two systems out there now. We have Joyce, which tropical depression. It's not going to last all that long. We've got Tropical Storm Kirk, which is going to intensify into a major hurricane out in the open Atlantic shortly. There's a disturbance directly behind Kirk, which will likely become in the next day and a half or so the next named system, probably following in Kirk's path. We'll have to watch it closely. And then check this out. In the Gulf of, well, or in the Caribbean now, but then eventually into the Gulf of Mexico, maybe sometime towards the end of the week, there could be a broad rainmaker for the Gulf Coast states, something they're going to watch closely, as many of them just dealt with Hurricane Helene, so they may have some more rainfall on the way. Indications don't point towards a strong system like Helene, but of course we'll watch it closely. This is Tropical Storm Kirk, which again is still thousands of miles away out in the eastern Atlantic. This is going to intensify quickly over the next day and a half to become a major hurricane. Right now, Forecast Track has it just sitting up into the center of the Atlantic, becoming a bit of a fish storm, as we call it, so we're not too concerned with it. By the end of the week, and the weekend, it sends a swell to the East Coast, although there'll be some waves at our area beaches, so surfers keep that in mind. And then, as I mentioned, behind Kirk is that other system that will, as of now, likely follow in Kirk's path, but we'll have to watch it closely. That's in the way extended forecast. A little inside baseball behind the tropics there. Us locally, again, we're dealing with rainfall moving in tonight and for most of tomorrow, just kind of scattered showers on and off in nature. Temperatures slowly climbing in the mid and upper 70s through the end of the week, and we've got sunshine and beautiful weather on tap for us this weekend, especially Sunday, as that humidity drops off and it'll feel a lot more like October.